Alright guys, film a little video out of my Friday run. It's supposed to be a fun time Friday, but got a little niggle in my knee, so I'm taking it really easy, going at 5:15 pace. So what we're going to talk about today is intervals. What is an interval session? How do you do an interval session? And what do you need to do an interval session? So let's talk a little bit about that as we get cracked on running around. I don't think we could have heard that last one because the audio were too windy. So what are intervals? So intervals are this is not the correct way. Obviously, I'm not a proper running instructor, but an interval, in my opinion, is a burst of speed that not like a stride speed, but it's basically a controlled effort. So for instance, mostly 400 metre intervals. You do get 800 metre intervals, you get 1 kilometre intervals, which are also called 1 kilometre repeats. So basically it's say if your 5k time is we'll call it 20 minutes to keep it easy. So what you do on 20 minutes, so you're running obviously 4 kilometres per hour on average pace. So you want to beat your time. What you'll do then is you'll time your intervals at maybe 350 pace, 355 pace, depending on your level of fitness. And what you'll do is you'll run at 350 pace for 400 metres or 800 metres or 1 kilometre, and then after that you'll have you'll have a short recovery, 60 seconds maybe, depending on your effort. If for instance you're doing a 400 metre recovery, 400 metre interval, you would want to be doing it around about 60 seconds, maybe 90-second recovery. But whereas if you're doing a 1 kilometre repeat, obviously you're running at 1 kilometre at a faster pace than you're used to running at. So you might need a 3-minute recovery, and that could be walking, jogging, standing still, stretching, anything you want, anything that suits you. So the 4, the 8, the 1 kilometre repeat, these are obviously a threshold intervals you can do, but they are 3.2 kilometres at your threshold pace, then slow it down to your recovery pace. Do that 3 times. That's an interval session. You could have an interval session on the hills and run up and up for 60 seconds, jog down it 30 seconds, run up it for 30 seconds, come back down for another recovery, back up for another 60 seconds, back down, up in 30 seconds. So you just mix it like that. So there's lots of different ways to do intervals, and the benefits of intervals is to increase your speed work. I started intervals about 3 months ago. When I first started doing intervals, I was running at, because I was 24-minute 5k, I was running at 4 minutes. Now, because I'm aiming for an 18-minute 5k, I run my intervals around about 3:30 with a 60-second recovery. and then when I can bang them every single time, I'll increase it to an 800 with maybe a little bit more recovery. Then when I'm banging them out constantly, I will do a 1 kilometre repeat, maybe 2 minutes recovery, followed by that 5 times. And that'll be at my intervals. So, what do you need for intervals? A watch, a stopwatch, preferably something that tells you your pace. Otherwise, it's just guesswork. Because I have a heart rate monitor, so everything I do is heart rate based. So that's how I do it. Also on Garmin, the Garmin watch, you can pre-program it on your phone to set it all up, and that will beep and give you a quick little note on what you should be doing next. Give you a countdown to when you're going to start and when you're going to finish, which I find really ideal. But you could quite easily just do it with your stopwatch. You could, oh, wild garlic. You could just run what you would consider hard pace for 400 metres, sort of like 2 minutes, rest for a minute, and a hard to 2 minutes, rest for a minute. That is a basic budget way to do it. If you ain't got no whistles and bells telling you your pace, your heart rate, I can just imagine this camera's jiggling around all over because I ain't got a tripod, because I've got nothing with me today, just me. So, there's your interval sessions. I think that's around about it. If I've missed out, feel free to comment, because I'm probably going to redo this again on my iPhone anyway. But, cheers for watching.